Today, I will share 7 secret habits that helped me to get out of debt and get financially free and not to depend on anyone. Money, it's the key to freedom. Yet so many people struggle to keep it, grow it, or even understand it. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have money working for them, while others constantly live paycheck to paycheck? Here's the truth. Wealth isn't about how much you earn. It's about how you manage, multiply, and make your money work for you. In this video, I'll share 7 financial habits to achieve financial freedom in 2025 that self-made millionaires and financially successful people don't want you to know this. And trust me, these are habits which anyone can adopt. If you're ready to change your financial future, please hit that subscribe and like button and let's dive in. 1. Pay yourself first. The wealth rule, most ignored. The number one habit of financially successful people, they pay themselves first. Before spending on bills, entertainment, or anything else, they set aside a portion of their income for savings and investments. Why? Because if you wait until the end of the month to save, chances are you'll have nothing left. Automate your savings. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill. 2. The 50-30-20 rule, simple budgeting hack. Again, the 50-30-20 rule is a simple yet powerful budgeting strategy because it breaks down like this. 50% for needs, rent, groceries, bills, 30% for wants, dining out, shopping, entertainment, 20% for savings and investments. If you organize yourself after to this structure, you will begin to eliminate financial stress and ensures you're building wealth without sacrificing enjoyment. For example, if you have a net income of $2,500 each month, and you will follow the 50-30-20 rule, you will manage money this way. 3. Stop wasting money on useless expenses. You may not realize this, but daily expenses, even if they are small, add up. Now, ask yourself, do I really need that $5 cappuccino every morning? For example, if you drink a cappuccino at home every day, in a year you will have saved $1,125. Imagine investing that instead. This is an amount of money that has immense potential. And in 3 years, you will be able to drink cappuccino on the beach in Bali without worrying about tomorrow, while your coworkers take the bus to be at work on Monday. The second question you should ask yourself, do I really need to pay these subscriptions every month? Remember the months when you paid for a subscription to that app and yet you didn't use it at all. I also like movies and music, but I noticed how important time is when you want to achieve financial freedom. When you have achieved this, you will have enough time for movies. But until then, cancel your Netflix subscription, which costs $8, Spotify, which costs $10, and Amazon Prime, which costs $14. All these subscriptions mean an expense of $32 every month, which in a year means $384. I suppose you already think it's a small amount of money and that it's not a big loss, for which I agree. But if you see money as a tool, then the amount of $384 can be invested in an online campaign to promote a product for 10 days that can generate net profits over $1,000. I almost forgot to mention this. Don't sign insurance contracts that are pointless because they can be very expensive if you want to close them. 4. Invest early and often. The earlier you start investing, the richer you'll be. Thanks to compound interest, even small investments can grow into massive wealth over time. For example, if you start investing $200 per month at the age of 20, at the age of 60, due to compound interest, you will have over $1 million. If you start at age 40 at the age of 60, then you will have around $250,000, which again is a handsome amount of money for that age. Many people only can retire at 67 years old after the new legislation rule. Think about it. If you do this, you can be 7 years ahead of most people. Time is your greatest asset. Even if you start small, start now. Start this year. 5. Multiple streams of income results financial security. Wealthy people don't rely on just one income source. They have side hustles, freelancing, online businesses, investments, stocks, real estate, passive income, royalties, affiliate marketing, digital products. The fact that I have said some big words obliges me to tell a summary about each one, because no friend tells you these secret details for free. I hope you have already liked and subscribed to this channel. When I tell side hustle investments, I mean starting a small online business like Etsy, Amazon seller, or dropshipping, or learn new skills like coding or video editing. Both skills can be monetized on platforms such as Fiverr, Upwork, Skillshare, or selling your skills on Shopify, WordPress, or YouTube. If you invest $500 into a website every month, this could turn later in $5,000 or more money in online income every month. You can achieve this in a very short time, in less than a year. And now let's move on to the second financial tool. You can try to invest in a basket of stocks like S&P 500 Index Fund, which tracks the top 500 US companies. This tool is great for beginners because it has a lower risk than picking individual stocks. For example, instead of buying one Tesla stock or Amazon, invest in an ETF that includes Tesla and Amazon, plus hundreds of other strong companies. With this financial tool, you can earn dividends because many companies pay you money for holding their stock. And now let's move on to the third point of this chapter. For short terms like 1 to 3 years, you can use this financial tool called high yield savings accounts, which give you between 3.7 or 5% interest on your cash and is without risk. High yield savings account offers a much higher interest rate than a traditional bank. The coolest part is that you can withdraw anytime your money without penalties. Financial platforms such as Marcus by Goldman Sachs, Ally Bank, and CIT Bank Savings Connect offer you annual interest rates of over 4%. So if you have an amount of money deposited in a traditional bank account that you don't need for 3 or 4 years, my advice would be to move it to a HISA type account. By the point 4 of this chapter, we will discuss about my favorite tool, Treasury bonds. One of the key advantages of Treasury bonds is their inflation protection. They can be a great choice for long-term investigation if you are looking for safety and protection from inflation. Treasury bonds also have tax advantages, as the interest earned is exempt from state and local taxes. For example, if you at the age of 30 you had started with a minimal capital of $1,000 and invested $100 every month in Treasury bonds for 25 years, you would start receiving approximately $1,295 every 6 months after 25 years of investing in Treasury bonds, with an estimated 4.5% annual yield. Basically, from the age of 55, you will have a source of income that pays you over $1,200 every 6 months. Due to compound interest, this tool is a great source of income even after year 10. Basically, you, dear friend, can retire comfortably even at the age of 55. But if you are 40 years old, then you will be able to retire at the age of 55 or 60 if start with a larger capital and a larger monthly investment. Imagine now, how would be your life in the future if you added more treasury bonds to your portfolio? Finally, we have reached the last subchapter in which I will talk about passive income. Passive income refers to money earned with minimal effort after an initial setup. It's a way to earn money without having to constantly trade your time for money. The beauty of passive income is that it can provide financial freedom, giving you the flexibility to enjoy life while your investments or efforts work for you. There are 3 types of passive income: royalties, affiliate marketing, and digital products. Remember, if you are lazy and only depend on a job, then you're one step away from financial disaster. 6. Avoid bad debt. There's good debt, like real estate investments, and bad debt, like high-interest credit cards. The key? Never carry a balance on high-interest debt. Don't take a loan to buy a new car in installments because any car loses its value every year, and you lose a lot of money over a 5-year period. Then to buy a car in installments, I would take a loan to buy a new home with a modern design. And after that, I furnish this house in a modern way. The next step is for you to rent this home, either under a contract in which you receive a monthly amount of money from the person who rented the home. You can also post this home on Airbnb app and rent it as a hotel, which is a very profitable option. Just make sure the home is in a good area of the city. I am watching real estate prices for many years. And for example, a home that 5 years ago was selling for $500K, I have never seen it selling for $480K. But I saw this type of home being sold for a price of $700K or $800K. The idea is to know how to make money with other people's money. Basically, this home taken on credit pays for itself within 5 or 10 years. In this case, I believe this is a good and profitable loan. 7. Learn about money, the habit that separates the rich from the broke. And here we are at the last chapter of this video. I want to thank you for being patient and staying here. This is the most important part of this entire video. Now I show you the one habit that truly separates the rich from the broke. They never stop learning about money. Think about this. The wealthiest people in the world constantly study finance, investing, and money management. Meanwhile, most people spend hours and days on Netflix and social media, never learning how money actually works. How to build a healthy financial habit. Read one finance book every month. Start with classics books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The Millionaire Next Door, The Psychology of Money or Money, Master the Game, written by the greatest coach ever, Tony Robbins. Another good habit is listening to podcasts from the financial niche. Watch finance podcasts like The Dave Ramsey Show or Bigger Pockets Money Podcast. At the end, I recommend following financial experts. Subscribe to their YouTube channels, read their blogs, and learn from self-made millionaires like Alex Hormozy, Grant Cardone, Warren Buffett, and Ray Dalio. Challenge yourself to learn something new about money every single day. The more you know, the faster you'll build wealth. And here we are at the end of this video. I want to thank you for your time. If you liked this video, don't forget to write in the comments which of these 7 habits suits you. Until next time, take care of yourself.